A very good morning to you all. Hello. How are we today? Welcome to a new video and welcome to the channel again. Right, so I'll come on to what we're doing today in just a moment. However, you join me on a Wednesday. Yes, a Wednesday morning. It's sunny, or the sunrise is about, or is upon us, shall we say. Let's put you there. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I hope you can. I'm just making sure the mic is all working fine, which it is. That's marvellous. The front camera's already on. And as you can see, my LED light isn't on because it's not working. There's an issue with the wiring. Yes. Anyway, on that note, we'll forget about that for now until I fixed it. So you join me on a Wednesday. We've just delivered at 6 AM in the morning. Well, it's now 7 o'clock, but we was here just before 6 o'clock, 5 to 6 I think it was. Just tipped a load to Enfield, a place called Tazaki Foods Limited. Not sure if you can see it just in front of you on that side, on the front camera. Tazaki, you'll see it as we come out, the company I've just delivered to. If you've delivered there before, then you'll know what I mean. If not, don't worry. You'll see it now as I'm pulling out. Just there, Tazaki Foods. Good thing I got in there at 6 o'clock, that's all I'm going to say, because 3 container drivers turned up just after me. So I got onto a bay in good time, otherwise I'd be sitting there waiting to get a bay allocated to me. So we got in there in good time. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I mean, do you know what? I didn't do any recording last week. So the last video you had, that you watched, if you did watch it, which was regarding my fuel theft, when I had my diesel nicked on the A1M, heading northbound, up towards Ferry Bridge. I know a lot of you guys have watched that video and we've had lots of comments on it, so thank you for watching. I hope the video gave you an insight to what can happen to you on the road. Apparently, according to the Road Haulage Association, fuel theft and cargo being stolen within the transport or within road haulage is on the rise at the moment, which is not a good sign, of course. I guess it's always been there anyway, but it has been noted. It has been on the BBC. Very recently, they've been talking about it on the BBC. I think the One Show, is it the One Show on the BBC? They've brought it up because it is a big problem across the country at the moment with fuel theft, especially. So that come out not long after I had mine stolen, obviously, on the last video that you watched. So, but there's nothing you can do. Like I said in the last video, there's not much you can do. If they're going to take you can have your fuel stolen at a service station, and it's meant to be secure parking. So what can you do? Anyway, let's move on from that. So thanks for your comments on the last video. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much for your support as well. We're just leaving Enfield, as you can see. We're on Mollison Avenue, coming back towards the M25. We're heading to Ipswich. Now we're going to a place that I have been to before, but it was a good few months ago, well over 6 months ago, I'd say at the very least. And we're going there for a collection. Now we have a delivery booking time for 5 PM this evening up in Doncaster. So that's where we're headed for today. Obviously we've done our morning delivery. That was collected yesterday. In fact, I actually went home last night. I went home to see the girls. I was finished by 3:30 yesterday. I did start at 4:30, but I was done by 3:30. I thought this wasn't booked into the morning. I've already committed there. There's not much I can do. I was booked in for this morning at 6:30. I finished a little bit. So there was no point me staying in the yard last night. I wasn't far away, 26 miles away. So I stayed at the yard last night. Secure parking for sure. She's into a little world of her own there. And yeah, got here just before 6. So we've got this job off this morning, which I had to do. Reload at Ipswich and we're going to Doncaster. So that's what we're doing today. So, not been to this job in Doncaster, but I have been to the reload where we're going now, which I'll show you shortly. I've got a feeling we are collecting pallets. It won't be bags, it's pallets, but I think it's bags on pallets, like granules or something like that. I don't know, I don't know exactly what it is. I've been there before, but it is a heavy load. It certainly will be a heavy load, that is for sure. So that's what we're doing today. So I thought I will switch the cameras on, bring you along with me, and let's see how we do. Let's see if we can make the 5 PM booking time. Now, from past experiences, now we're 2 hours away from, 88 miles away from Ipswich from here. It's about 2-hour drive empty back across to Ipswich. So ETA is going to be after 9 o'clock, if all goes well based on traffic. Now, from past experiences going to this collection, there's been no dramas getting loaded. They pretty much load you straight away, unless you're waiting for another driver to be loaded, of course, or they're tipping. So never usually had any problems or any issues in the past. So we should get out there within the hour, hopefully, which will take us to after 10 o'clock. We are going to need a break on the way up. So my plan today, if I plan my day correctly, is to get to Coastal Worth, get the truck and the trailer washed, if I can, if we're doing good for time. That is my plan, is to get up there and have a break up there. Hello guys, guess what? They changed my job. I did say that, didn't I? I did say, give it time, they'll change my work. So now I'm being loaded with paper reels out of Tilbury. I've got a drop at Northfleet. Then apparently I'm going up to Felixstowe. That's a 2-hour drive. And I've got a Wales tomorrow. So that's a good 4.5, 5.5 hour drive. Plus my break, 6 plus for tomorrow. Sorry guys, I'm just eating my porridge whilst I thought I'd switch the cameras on. Just having some porridge. Not full of sugar, so it's just original porridge. And all I do is add a bit of honey into it as well, which is sugar, of course, but it's only a teeny bit. And I've made myself a cup of coffee in my beloved Crystal Palace mug. Yes, the greatest team in London. And if you're not a Crystal Palace fan, nah. Try not to spill it now, Billy. No, honestly, they're the greatest team in the world for me, obviously, but I know if you're a football fan, you're probably thinking, Billy, shut up. Yeah. Anyway, just have a cup of coffee, have my porridge or my breakfast, and then we'll see what happens. So we're going to Northfleet, local run. I've just looked at the job. It looks a right ball ache. If you watched my last video where I went to Northfleet and got lost, not my last one, I think it's previous 2 or 3 videos. I did a video when I went to Northfleet and I could not, for the life of me, find this job. I found it in the end. I got lost because of a high-low bridge. I got underneath it. Well, this one is around a corner from there, by the looks of it, and it's down a little alleyway. I'll show you very quickly. Can you see that? Sorry, guys. W.E. Roberts head office there. So it's down that little road. What am I doing? Sorry. It's tiny. Down a really tight little road that I've got to go down. You'll see when we get there, because I can already tell. They've got trailers, stand trailers down there, so obviously you can get an Arctic down there. A 44 tonner down there. It's right next to Conway. Is it Conway's who are based there? Environmental Agency are there as well. So it's around there. There's a big roundabout there before we go down to that lane. So it's on the lane. It's going to be fun, guys, and you're going to come with me to experience the joys of these deliveries. Welcome back, guys. So you actually rejoin me as we're on the M25, just gone over Dartford Bridge. We're all loaded. I was going to show you the load, but I thought maybe I'll wait until I get there and I'll show you obviously what we've got on. It's nothing spectacular. You've seen paper reels before, we've got them, but we've got a few small ones and we've got a few rather large ones. So we've got the small ones at the front, the big ones from the middle of the trailer bed towards the end. So we've got about 24 tonne on the back. So we're just coming off onto the M2A2 for Canterbury, going towards Bluewater basically. That's where we're heading towards, Northfleet. No major issues on the roads at the moment that I can see. As I was leaving the port of Tilbury, in fact, we had VOSA at the entrance with police there as well, checking commercial vehicles. So they're out in force big time at Tilbury today. They tend to pop up at least once a week, I think there, twice a week sometimes. I've certainly seen them there a lot more recently. Obviously security alerts and the security in the UK has been heightened, hasn't it? So they'll be checking commercial vehicles quite often now, especially at the ports. Lorries coming in, lorries going out, especially lorries coming in and coming out, of course. But it was mainly trucks coming into the port they're checking at the main gate. So yeah, security is very tight now. So if you're heading to Tilbury at any time, just be aware they could be there and you could be pulled over. And it's not just the European or the foreign drivers, as we say, from Europe, the European drivers who are from Europe, of course. Not trying to discriminate anyone, of course. But they're the ones who tend to get pulled a lot with the Euroliners, which are the Euroliner trailers. But today I've seen one Menzies driver get pulled over by VOSA, and I've also seen another company get pulled over. So two British companies who have been pulled over. You don't see that often. So they're certainly after everyone, shall we say. Anyway, just going past Bluewater now. We're coming off the next junction, which is for Northfleet. We are literally about 4 miles away. We're not far at all. I've got Google Maps and I'll set that up as well so we can pinpoint the address. I've looked on Google Earth as I showed you earlier. I'm not sure how much you could see the Google Earth that I was showing you earlier of this delivery, but it certainly does look a little bit challenging, shall we say. So yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a challenge on with this one, I think. Let's get around this bus. The Santa Special Bus. Elfin, it says. What is it, a Christmas bus or something? That bus goes back years, isn't it? It's worth a few pounds. That's an iconic double-decker bus. Iconic London double-decker bus. And I do remember them buses when I was younger. I actually do remember them buses when I was younger. I really do. If you're not old enough, well, I'm only 40, but if you're a little bit younger than me, you probably don't. But when I was a kid, I actually remember them buses. I've actually been on them before. And you pay the ticket guy as you go on, like if you're going to central London and places like that. Anyway. Northfleet, next one. Well, next one's ours, isn't it? So hopefully, yeah, hopefully this job isn't... It probably looks worse on Google Earth than what it probably is. But, you know, when you look at it and think, oh, you always get a 50-50, it could be challenging. It's not a big site, I can tell that. You can probably only get one in there, two in there at a time, probably one in, one out by looks of it, on tipping. So there was another driver loading in with reels the same as me, but I'm not sure if he was going to the same place as me. I mean, he was double strapping everything, he was. He had like over 20 straps on about 10 reels. He was like overly cautious on the strapping, which is fair enough. Each to their own. But I was out before him, that's for sure. No messing around. Sometimes you can overstrap a load. They say there's no such thing as overstrapping. Would you agree? There's no such thing as overstrapping, but I do believe there can be. You know, there is a bit. There can. I do believe overstrapping is possible, if that makes sense. But you'd rather be safe than sorry, right? So every driver's different. Right, we're coming off here for Northfleet. I'm just hoping that, I really am hoping this job's going to be straightforward. When you look, when I plan a route or plan a job, and I look at the job on Google Earth, if I decide to do that, not been there before, of course, I always get a little bit of apprehension. I'm sure every driver does. I'm sure if you're a driver yourself, you go to a job you've never seen before. You're driving an Arctic, obviously. You're super heavy. You're at maximum weight near enough, and you think, bloody hell, have I really got to go down there? Do I really need to? Boss, can you change my job for me, please? I don't want to do this one. No, I'm joking. I'm sure we all go through that. I never make that phone call, but it goes in your head. You're thinking, bloody hell, take this one off me. Well, this is the one they changed for me. Probably punishing me or something like that. Who knows? Who knows what the office are thinking half the time, eh? I could probably guess half. I'm pretty good at hunching a lot of things, but, you know. Oh, God. Are we in the right lane, Bill? We should be. Oh, super heavy going around here, isn't it? You can feel the weight of that. Jesus. Come on, girl. Get round. Feel the weight. You can feel that weight as you go round. Even if I'm going around that slow, you certainly feel it. Right, where are we going here? Right, at the roundabout. So I think we're okay in this lane. If I remember rightly, I think we're okay. When I come across, Mr. Double-decker bus is behind me. He's trying to overtake me. How dare you? Right. Well done, driver. At least you used your indicators, unlike a lot of people on the road these days. Unsuitable for HGVs. Do not go up there, of course. No, you'll definitely get lost. Or stuck. Right, so, I mean, I'm not a biggest fan of Ebbsfleet when it comes to delivering around these places. Because every time I come here, I have issues. If I can't find a place, I end up taking a wrong turn into a place and get myself into a pickle that I sometimes can't get out of. It takes some time to get out of. Northfleet's a funny area. It's very industrial. It's very because you've got Ebbsfleet. Is it Ebbsfleet high speed line here? It's an interesting area. It's always tricky for Arctics, I find, you know. But hopefully this one isn't. So we shall see. Apologies if I go quiet for a little while, guys. I'm just trying to stay a bit focused on finding this place. We're literally 1 mile away, so a few minutes away. If you've watched my video on when I couldn't find the other place at Northfleet, and because I was concerned about the bridge, I went into Northfleet town centre, got myself into a whole lot of pickles. I got out eventually, but I got myself into a bit of a pickle because I was worried about the restrictions and stuff like that. And I got out of it in the end, luckily, but you'll know where I am, the turning we're coming towards. Then again, thinking about it, I hope it's not, is it the same turning I'm taking? I don't know. We'll see. Can't be, because that's into boggy land. I've just washed the truck. I really hope it isn't through there. I've just got the truck washed and trailer washed this morning. That will piss me off. Oh, God, you feel the weight of these. You can feel the weight of these. Right, the company I want is W.E. Roberts. I think I know. I recognise the building when I see it. My little fluffy thing's falling off, guys. Fluffy thing. Right, this right turn in here is where we went last time, and there was a low bridge, and we did get underneath it. Yeah, that was it. I was worried about the height restrictions, but that's where we went last time. So we're not going under there, which is marvellous. We're going straight on, and that is exactly what I wanted to see. Right, we're 2 minutes away, not even that. Right. Get on there. A little fluffer. Right, won't go on. Leave it for now. Right. We're going right here, apparently. Bit of a tailback behind me, but because I don't really know where I'm going for this delivery, I am taking my time. I recognise this bridge because this is the way I went under before, thinking it was the right way before. When I came this way, it wasn't. Okay, so apparently it's up here, straight across the roundabout, and it's left, I think, or on the right. See, I came this way before. I went right up the B2175 towards Northfleet, and that is when I got myself into a whole lot of bother. I regret doing that when I got lost last time. Straight across, apparently it's just down here. Okay, down here on the right by the looks of it. So there's a Amazon driver that's just come from down there, no trailer on. So it is straight down here according to SatNav. Right, let's make sure we get the right old place down here. Right, this is like the laney bit. Grove Road this is, so it's down here on the right according to this. I just hope, oh look at this is tight. This does not look fun at all. According to this, it's straight down. Aggregates there. Oh, it's not down there. I think this is it on the right here. This looks fun, doesn't it? Dirty boggin lane. This is it on my right. That's it there. W.E. Roberts, that's what I want. Must be Wait, do I need to report to reception, do I, mate? Just in there. Oh, it's just in there, is it? Okay, thank you. Right. Where's he going? Oh, he's way up here. Right. I'll leave the cameras rolling for a second. I don't know where I'm going. Tiny place, this one, isn't it? It's a small place. Right. Wait for someone to come to me then. I'm not running around after people. Told them I'm here. A strange one, really. So we've just got to wait here. Apparently someone will come to me. That's fine. I'll just wait here until someone does. I'll keep the cameras rolling for a second. It's in a small place. There's a guy there. Apparently someone's going to come over to me, so he's coming over now, I think. Let's have a look. So you can see in front of you now, that's where I'm going to be parking. I don't know where he wants me, so he needs to let me know. I'm not going to go to you, buddy. You need to come to me. I've tried my best already and no one's coming to me, so I'm going to wait here. Coming over, looks really happy. Morning, bud. I've got some reels for you.
Yeah, I didn't recognise the lorry.
Say again, sorry?
I didn't recognise the lorry.
Oh, right, okay. I've just told to wait in the truck, someone will come over to us. Oh, really? Yeah, they gave that to me last minute this morning. Yeah, it was a last minute job, apparently.
Oh, right.
Where do you want us? Just facing that way, yep. State the obvious, Billy. It's normally Nichols that bring it in. Or maybe we're subbing on behalf of Nichols. That's probably what it is. Easy at both sides, so I'll just try and get myself in the middle here, yes. Just make sure he's happy with that. Is that all right, yeah? Brilliant. Cool. Right, let's get these straps off and I'll come back to you soon, guys. Right. Ready for a bit of fun and games, guys? It's gonna be fun getting out of here. Right, I'll try and get out of here now. Try and swing this around. Another driver's coming and said to me, next time, do it this way. Just turn around next time you come back. I'm like, right, okay, fair enough. No, he can't get in, sort of thing. Oh, let's take our time. We'll try and get out of here in one piece. Just got to try and get my angles right and swing round. Excuse my language, guys, sorry, but I need to get the angle right to get out there. I think this is a very small yard. I need to get my angle so I can swing the trailer around, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get out. Let's see if we can do it this way. What turn this is. think next time I'll turn round when I come in, yeah? Be nice if you could tell me, innit? Moron. Idiot. Now I'll try and get out of here without hitting the fence. Seriously. No care in the world. Just no care in the world for any driver. He didn't give me any instructions on when to come in. He said, face that corner. I was thinking, okay. But then the other driver who you saw there, who hang on a sec, make sure I get out of here, it's tight. Who came in and said, next time you come, driver, swing yourself round first. I was thinking, well, he didn't tell me that, did he? It's like, come on, like, it would be nice if you could actually give me a bit of instruction. He goes, no, you'll be fine like that. Okay, fair enough. Right, next up is right, so we now got to go to Ipswich. And we got 3 Travis Perkins jobs, and it's in Wales, I think. It looks like it's Wales. That guy was absolutely grumpy, like seriously. You turn up at a job, like, do your job, bud. Like, you're tipping me. I've not been there before. When I got out of the cab, I said, right, turn the cameras off. I've not been here before. I just point that, just get your nose facing that building there, please. That was it, he walked away. Okay. Fair enough. Grumpy pants. Anyway, we're out of there. Let's get a move on. Let's get out of here. Right, I'm due a break soon as well, so we've got, oh, hang on a sec, 3.5 hour drive. No, that ain't right, is it? 3.5 hours to Ipswich. Can't be right, can it? No, it's not taking me through Dartford. It's taking me the long way round. No, it's not taking me through the tunnel, that's why. Did you like my sarcasm as I left? It was fantastic, wasn't it? The other forklift guys looked at me like, is he serious? I was serious, alright. Don't take much to be nice to people or actually give a driver decent instructions. It's annoyed me a little bit actually, because it's made my life 10 times harder getting out because another Arctic come in. Do you know what I mean? If I was told to turn around, it would have been 10 times easier to get out, but no. I'll make his life difficult because normally Nichols come in here. Well, they're not in there today. But he said, I said maybe it's been subcontracted out to us. He goes, oh, thank goodness for that. I went, oh right, why is that then? Because they can't reverse to save their lives. They can't reverse. Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. But it took me, what, 3 shunts there to try and get the angle right so I could swing round. I've literally jackknifed around that. My Susies are okay. So yeah, anyway, I'm starving. I need some food, guys. So, I'm not going to keep this video too long today. I'll probably record tomorrow, Wales. So, I think that's it for today's job. I'll for today's job, for today's video. We've got to get this timber loaded at Ipswich and make our way down to Wales. So we've got a bit of a drive. We'll make some ground this afternoon, I think, to leave for Wales for tomorrow. We'll work out how far we've got for our first job. It looks like it's a Travis Perkins, the free Travis Perkins deliveries. So I think tomorrow will be a good little day to record some multi-drops. Yeah, it'll be a multi-drop, won't it? It's free. It's free deliveries. So yeah, we've got a multi-drop tomorrow. We'll see if we can get them all off tomorrow. The key will be to make some ground this afternoon